Hello. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allenderry. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. Thank you for joining me today. I am proud of you for doing your Speak Out exercises. This week we are going through the Speak Out workbook, and I've been showing you the Speak Out e-library that all of you have access to as long as you're working with a Speak Out provider. Please, if you are not working one-on-one with a Speak Out provider, please find a speech language pathologist to work with and do the therapy and combine it with the home practice, and that will be just great. Before we get going, we're going to take a photo. Everybody smile with intent. Ready? And now let's take a sip of water with intent. We are working out of the Speak Out e-library, and we are on lesson 4. We're going to do the Me My Moo. It says to lift your voice and project it forward. Here we go. Me, me, my, moo. Very good. Let's do it again. Me, me, my, moo. Make sure to connect to the sounds. I like to say we do them in cursive. Ready? Me, me, my, moo. Let's do it again. Me, me, my, moo. Don't let it trail off. One more. Me, me, my, moo. Good. Go ahead and take your water. Today is also Thursday. Everybody knows what that means. It's Parkinson Sing-Along Day 2. After this session, you can go on to the Zoom meeting. Sandy will post the link, but you can always find it at the homepage of parkinsonvoiceproject.org. Unfortunately, the sing-along is only hosted live. We hope to be able to change this, but right now it's only live on Thursdays. Also, have you opened up the chat yet? I would love it if you would get in the habit of coming on to these sessions a few minutes early and getting into the chat. Just put your first name and where you're from. It's so nice to see all of you saying good morning to each other, and I'm ready to practice with intent. I really like it. Motivation can be a challenge for people with Parkinson's, so that's why we have the chat feature, so that you can get to know one another, but we're hoping it'll help with your motivation and make these sessions more interesting. We're going to move on to the second exercise, the ah. Say ah with a good quality voice for a maximum of 10 seconds. Here we go. Ah. The sound should be consistent. Don't let it trail off. Ready? Ah. Good. Let's do it again. Don't worry if you can't hold it 10 seconds. It's a maximum of 10 seconds too. You don't need to hold it longer than that. There's no need to do that. When you talk, you are not going to speak more than 10 seconds worth on one breath. Think about it. There's no reason to hold that ah out longer. You might hurt your voice. Let's do a shorter one. Ah. And one more. Ah. Good. Let's take a sip of water. We're moving on to the glides, where this is the e-library, and it gives you the instructions there. Produce a steady ah, then glide up and stop. Then produce a steady ah, and glide down and stop. Here we go with intent. Ah. Ah. Good. Let's do it again. Ah. Ah. Good. Try not to let it trail off at the end or go to the back of your throat. Let's do it again. Ah. Ah. Good. Again. And one more time. Really speak out. Get the sound in front of you. Ready? Ah. Ah. Good. We are done with the glides. We need some water. Now, if you're new to these sessions, I look to the side because I have two screens in front of me. This is the counting. When we get to lesson 4 in the Speak Out workbook, we are no longer counting to 12. Now we're stronger, we're counting to 16. We're going to say the 4 numbers and then stop and then go to the next row. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Don't let it trail off. Don't think about your breath. Just speak out, and you will take the breath when you need it. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It is amazing how much more challenging it is. You wouldn't think going from 12 to 16 is such a big deal, but it really is. Let's go down. We're going to start with number 1, and we're going to do 1, 5, 9, 13. Here we go. 1, 5, 9, 13. 2, 6, 10, 4, 8, 12, 16. Very good. Go ahead and take a sip of water. In the workbook, we are now, you notice, in lesson 1, we started with single words. Then the phrases got bigger, or the sentences, they were short sentences. But now we're reading the lyrics to this song. Those of you who were in Girl Scouts will remember it. But it's a good song for everybody. But let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. I love this zoom feature. We worked really hard to get this. Okay, we're going to read the paragraph twice. As you are reading, you're speaking out and you're really working on saying every single word with intent. Ready? Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. A circle is round. It has no end. That's how long I will be your friend. We're going to do it again, and I really want you to use a lot of intent. We're practicing now. This isn't how you will necessarily talk to other people, but really exaggerate it when you practice. Ready? At the top. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. A circle is round. It has no end. That's how long I will be your friend. Whenever I read the lyrics to songs, it's really hard not to start singing. I want to start singing that song, but think about it. When I force myself not to sing, I'm using intent, and that's good. All right, take a sip of water if you need it. We're going to move on to the conversation exercise. For the conversation exercise, we're going to read the question, and then I want you to answer it with intent. Afterward, I'm going to ask you some questions about it, okay? So we're working on speaking out in conversation. Let's read this first. Where is the White House? Now answer in a complete sentence. Go ahead. Let's read the next one together. Where is the Eiffel Tower? Now answer in a complete sentence. Next, where is the Taj Mahal? Next one, read it with me and then answer in a complete sentence. Ready? Where are the Rockies? I'm going to ask you a question. You can either say yes or no or answer in a complete sentence. Have you ever been to the White House? Have you ever been to the Eiffel Tower? Have you ever been to the Taj Mahal? Have you ever been to the Rockies? Many of you know that my husband and I are on vacation right now. I actually made this recording for you last week, but we are in Canada right now. If you were to go on a vacation tomorrow, where would you like to go and why? Say every word with intent. We're going to end with Dr. Boone's words. Exaggerate the G's, the K's, and the NG's. Those sounds force the back of the tongue to go up and hit the roof of your mouth. Whenever you say those sounds very clearly, you know that the tongue moved the way it's supposed to. And the way the tongue moves for these words is the way the tongue needs to move for swallowing. Let's say each nonsense word twice. Gu, la, gun, ga, ga. Again. Gu, la, gun, ga, ga. The next one. Ku, ka, man, gu, ka. Again. Ku, ka, man, gu, ka. Really exaggerate. Ready? Gangla, gangla. And the last one. Kukla, kukla. Thank you so much for joining me. See how I need to speak with intent? Let me start over. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is now time to click on that Zoom link and participate in our Parkinson sing-along. In fact, every Thursday, I would love for you to plan on exercising your voice for an hour. You practice with me and then hop on the Zoom call. It will start in 10 minutes. You have a little bit of time. Sandy will post the Zoom link in the chat, or you can always find it on the home page of our website, parkinsonvoiceproject.org. Look where it says Parkinson's Sing-Along. Just scroll down and you'll see it. Thank you, everyone, for joining me.